you wouldn't survive 24 hours here. Not because you're weak, but because this world was never meant for you. Imagine this, you open your eyes, and everything feels too quiet. Then it hits you, the cold. Not the winter cold you know, this cold burns. It slices through your skin, freezes your breath midair, and turns every step into pure agony. Your body starts shaking uncontrollably. Fingers go numb. Legs barely listen. This is not your world anymore. This is 20,000 BCE. The peak of the last ice age. A frozen hell with no houses, no warm clothes, no supermarkets. Only endless white tundra. And survival. And worst of all, you're not alone. Somewhere in this deadly silence, something massive is watching you. Waiting. Hungry. Because in this world, you are not the hunter. You are the prey, no weapons, no shelter, no mercy. So tell me, how long would you really last? 1 hour? 2? Because here, you don't die slowly. You disappear. Frozen. Hunted. Forgotten. And your 24 hours have just begun. The cold is killing you. But your biggest problem isn't the temperature. It's the absence of fire. In 20,000 BCE, warmth isn't a right, it's something you fight for. You drop to your knees, fingers turning numb, digging through the frozen ground for anything that might burn, but every twig is locked in ice, every piece of grass, soaked and useless. Panic starts to rise, slowly, tightening in your chest, but you force it down, because out here, panic kills faster than the cold. So you change strategy. Instead of fighting the cold, you try to survive it. You curl your body tight, pulling your furs closer, trapping what little heat you have left. But it's fading, fast. Your throat burns with thirst, dry, painful, and for a moment, grabbing a handful of snow feels like the only option, but you know better. Eating snow only makes you colder, it speeds up the end. So you search again, desperate, until you find it, a dark patch, beneath a rock. You drop down, digging fast, uncovering damp earth that hasn't fully frozen. You press it in your hands, using what little warmth your body has left, slowly, painfully, melting just enough to survive a few more minutes. That's all you're buying now, time. You look up at the sun, but it's weak, distant, offering nothing. The wind rises again, sharper, colder, cutting through everything. And then, you hear it. A slow, heavy crunch, in the snow. You freeze. Completely still. Your heart, pounding, louder, faster. Because suddenly, you understand something terrifying. The cold was never the real enemy. It was just the trap. And something out there has been watching you, this entire time, waiting for you to slow down, waiting for you to weaken. Because surviving the cold was only the beginning. Now, the hunt truly begins. The silence breaks with a realization. You're not alone. You're being hunted. Somewhere in this frozen wasteland, a predator has already seen you, already measured you, already decided, you're worth the kill. You try to stay still, but your breath betrays you, loud, visible, weak. Running isn't escape. In deep snow, it's a death sentence. Because while you struggle, the cold is already doing the predator's job. Then, a sound. A slow, deliberate crunch. It's not rushing. It doesn't need to. Because it knows something you're just beginning to understand, you're already dying. So you stop acting like prey. You lower your body, force your breathing under control, and think, not about escape, but advantage. A rock. A shadow. Higher ground. Because survival isn't about speed anymore, it's about awareness. And then you see it. A white shape in the distance. Perfectly still. Eyes locked on you. This isn't survival anymore. This is a duel. You grab a branch, not to fight, but to send a message. You make yourself bigger, unpredictable, a risk. And then you do the one thing it doesn't expect. You step forward. The creature pauses. 1 second. That's all you get. You move toward higher ground, never breaking eye contact. Then suddenly, it's gone. Silence. And that's when the real fear begins. Because when a predator disappears, it means one thing: it's closer than you think. No running. No second chances. Just one truth. Survival doesn't belong to the fastest, it belongs to the one who understands the hunt. And right now, that's not you. Your 24 hours are running out, fast.